Hello, my name is Dominic Underhallhouse and welcome to our very first episode of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. So I've heard great things about this game. I'm really keen to find out, a little bit more about it. I don't know much, just laughing at Groot drinking out of a watering can in the background. I'll be honest, this sort of home screen is great. We've got Star-Lord over here with his little Walkman, paper planes, Drax reading a book, which is impressive in itself, a Rocket over here fiddling around, Gamora, I'm assuming, over in the back window, and Groot over here having a bit of fun with a nice sort of like satchel on as well. So I genuinely don't know much about. I don't know for a fact. I don't know anything about the story for the game. I don't know anything about the gameplay really. I don't know what sort of style of game it is. I think it's action based. I'm not particularly sure, but I'd assume so given the look of the game and that sort of thing. And all I know is it's got such amazingly good reviews. The one disappointing thing is because we are recording this for YouTube, we have to have streaming mode on, which means we don't have access to any of the licensed music, but I will be listening to the soundtrack at some point outside of this and just enjoying it myself anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. For now, if you're liking this, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Anything you can do really does support the channel. It means a lot to me personally, so I appreciate every single one of you who does so. And if you want to join us on the Patreon in the description down below, maybe you can put in some suggestions as to what we want for a new game. When we get a few patrons on there, I'm going to start putting polls up as to who wants to see what, take suggestions, take sort of ideas for videos, anything like that. I'd love to hear from you as well. So for now, let's start a brand new game. We're still working on Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. We're starting to get back into Moonbreaker, and now we can add Guardians of the Galaxy. I think 3 games at a time seems like a relatively stable sort of process to go through. So the plan would be to do 2 videos a week of one, 2 videos a week on the other, and 3 videos a week on a third. And the plan is probably to be trying to do 2 of each, and then the one last one maybe a bit of a flex, or maybe a sort of you pick what suits it at the time. Who knows? We'll have to figure it out as we go along. For now, let's jump into this game and see what we've got. We've got this. Enjoy the story. Your enemies will cower before your might in this raucous power fantasy. You're ready to face the galaxy. You may stumble or even fall, but you'll always pick yourself back up again. The intended Guardians experience. This is probably where we're going. We don't got this. No one said being a superhero was easy. You'll take a beating like none other, and only the most battle-hardened Guardians will make it out alive. If you didn't know already, I'm not great at games. I just have a lot of fun playing them. And we do it our way. You're the master of your own galaxy. You want to fine-tune your personal Guardians experience. We got this probably. That's about where we're going to go for this. I think it would be silly to do anything else. I am not even going to question any of that. I am going to ignore all of it and just press start game, and hopefully start with a little bit of narrative and figure out what this supposedly fantastic game is all about. I really want to know if this is something you guys are interested in seeing. I have only heard good things. I want to keep a sort of, a variety of things on the channel, so it's something for everyone. Funnily enough, all the games I'm going to be playing are currently space-based. That's not a personal preference of mine. I am happy with anything whatsoever. I just love a good story, a good gameplay mechanic, anything you think about whatsoever. But yeah, everything we play is currently space-based. Meredith Quill, Peter's mom. Okay, the fact it's still showing streaming mode on at the top is a little bit awkward. I do need that to go. I'll find a way of... see if I can find a way to remove that. Oh, this is a beautiful place in Missouri, I'm assuming. In the 80s. We've got a little quad bike up there, a tractor, a windmill. Also, the game warned me before this that my graphics drivers aren't capable of handling this. I don't have another option. I've updated them as much as I can. I mean, I'm hoping this isn't copyrighted music. Okay. Oh, we've got options. Which song is this? Can we see which song this is? Let's just turn it over. I Okay, is there anything here that says go, go, go? That's what I'm looking for. I'm hoping this isn't the copyrighted music, because... There we go, it's this one here, 0 to Hero. Okay, let's put that down. Ooh, maybe a bit too sensitive there. Okay, I'm going to pick up the magazine. I guess it's the only other option we've got at the moment. This is quite loud, but I'm assuming this is intended, so I might just be speaking up a little bit. We're far from being angels, maybe fallen ones. Star-Lord, achieve escape velocity. Star-Lord. Okay. That will do. This is going to be Meredith, our mum.
I wonder you can hear me.
Okay, there we go. I did think there was going to be a change in volume.
Star-Lord.
I do love the hair.
With scary eyes.
So are they like a kiss
He
imitation?
doesn't have a name. He's one of the space riders. And he's not scary. He's cool.
Your space rider certainly got his hands full.
I'm loving the look of the room with just like random posters and things.
Pretty far out.
Furthings?
Nobody says far
I'm trying to see
out
what
anymore,
everything
Mom.
says.
Ma,
What?
nobody says far out anymore.
Oh, your mom. Maybe we should see if we could get tickets to see them live.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Your mom may not look it, but I was quite the rocker when I was your age. Your father and I would just lie on the hood of my old Chevy and listen to Black Sabbath and...
You like Black Sabbath?
Like I said, your mom's cooler than you think.
Who doesn't like Black
Look
Sabbath?
up at the stars. I need...
I can't name
Tell me
too
all
many of
about
the
the
songs,
place.
but I know that when I hear them and I really enjoy them. Oh, look up at the stars. I wonder where that might be a reference to.
How about some cake, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up in a sec.
We've got a little
You
spaceship
said
on
that
the
15
left.
minutes ago.
So,
If you don't
obviously,
hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
a
No,
few
you
things
wouldn't.
already implying there's going to be
You wouldn't.
space-related
Hey,
things.
watch the hair.
I love the jeans on the floor. Typical teenager room.
Peter! You've talked about you leaving your toys on the floor.
It's not a toy. It's an action figure.
More like an action landmine. Stab your foot. I will.
He doesn't even... Never mind.
Oh, it's Chewbacca.
13 whole years. Look at you.
It's the exact
Where does
not the
Tom
Yoda
go?
at all.
I'll be
So-
up in a sec. I promise.
There you go, that's what Chewbacca would say. I would do it louder, but it's currently like nearly 1 in the morning and my partner's asleep. Okay. Let's get out of bed. I might have to turn the game volume down a little bit on the recording. Ooh, what have we got here?
This will be worth hundreds of dollars someday.
Of course it will, young boy. Just see me. Oh wow. So I've got a black eye. Proper interesting look. What have we got here? Oh, are we going to try and play? I love the Star-Lord patch on the back of the jacket as well.
Need to build up my calluses.
Lovely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly have a look at the settings and see if there is a display option. No. Audio. We don't want license audio off. So there is not a way to turn off the thing that says streaming. Well, that's awkward. Don't assume it would be here. I am going to put subtitles on. I like subtitles in games in general. I think they're quite useful. But yeah, no, everything here implies I can't turn off the thing saying streaming. Okay, I am, however, going to just quickly reduce the volume slightly here because it looks as though it's overtaking me. And I want people to be able to hear both. No, that's still quite a bit different. I mean, I'm assuming this is maybe just while we've got the headphones on. What do we got here?
I can't believe I caught this. That maiden show was awesome.
Nice, got a little wristband. Nothing in here. I'm trying to... Oh, Rubik's Cube. We've got to try and solve it.
Just peel the stickers off and put them in the right spot.
I definitely did that as a kid, and then I ruined it. I couldn't actually solve it anymore because I put stickers on. I didn't even bother finishing it.
I'm trying to bookmark pages.
I used to have
That's
some
not
of
how you're
these.
supposed to play, but I'm tired of dying everywhere.
But yeah, no, I used to have to basically mess up. I messed up all the parts of the Rubik's Cube, so I couldn't even fix it anymore. Okay, have a look at the poster.
It's pretty crazy that all that destruction started from one little mistake.
Also, I will say, if you do have any problems with the volume, I will be listening to this back afterwards and trying to fix it. So apologies if that's the case. Hey, D&Ds.
Some barn I turned out to be.
I actually played a game of Warhammer yesterday. Oh, today. And I had something that I needed to roll a 2 on a d6, and I rolled a 1 multiple times over. It was awful. Okay, so just this one magazine to look at.
Man, I can't wait to play this.
Oh, nice. It's a game-based one.
Andy to buy it with his paper out money.
Yeah, Andy. Like, when I was younger, my best friend was Andy, and we used to literally just be always playing games and things hidden around. Oh, okay, just into some pure blackness. Oh. Oh, it was a dream.
Holy crap, Drax.
Drax looks completely different to the film. The eyes are similar, I suppose.
We're approaching the quarantine zone.
I can't see him as not Dave Bautista. This is odd.
1,338 ticks.
That's very specific.
The betrayer is ready to begin our mission. She has requested your presence in the cockpit.
That's got to be Gamora, doesn't it? The Betrayer.
Side, Drax.
She is the spawn of my sworn enemy, a murderess and a traitor. Do not trust her.
We'll try. We're supposed to be a team.
I make
That's
no promises.
absolutely Drax through and through there. Oh, we've got the jacket still with the Star-Lord on it. So he's just attached the patch to a new leather space jacket rather than his old denim one. That's actually quite a cool little patch as well. What have we got in here? The shades. He's going to pick up the blasters and the shades, isn't he? Earbuds. Checking himself out. Yep, standard for Star-Lord. And cool. I definitely thought he was going to go for the shades then. I didn't think he was going to just like sit here and preen for a minute. I just realised there's like a $10 bill strapped on there and he's in space. Of course. Legendary outlaw right here. We've genuinely had like nearly a full minute of pure ego. Am I supposed to be doing something? It doesn't look like it. Like, I'm moving the mouse and nothing's happening, so... Maybe this is just like the character intro to give an idea of what he's like if you haven't seen the films. Anything? I don't actually know if...
The quarantine zone's the biggest pile of galactic war debris in the known universe. Just think of all the tech we can find.
Talk to your crew or meet Gamora in the cockpit.
It's only illegal if Nova Corps finds us and... Ah, there you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested. I'm not overconfident.
Groot's voice is about right.
Level of confidence.
Let's reassure Groot. Groot's our friend. He's a gentle soul.
Our ship just accidentally slipped into the quarantine zone.
Oops, our navigation malfunctioned. Oops.
How would we accidentally cross into the Nova Corps force field?
Drax just shadowboxing. Excuse me, Groot. Which way are you going? Just quickly while this is going on, apologies for all the setting changes. Mouse and keyboard. Mouse sensitivity, I'm just going to drop it down to 25. I have terrible reactions, but I sometimes just move. That feels a little bit better, but I think I need it slightly more sensitive than that. I am honestly terrible with these things, so let's go to 30. There we go, that feels about right to me. We'll have to change it if we need to. Drax just trying to kick us.
Let's not wait, Peter Quill. I am readying my body for battle.
You know we're supposed to capture this monster, right? Not kill it.
Oh, Drax is going to go out on a murder
Suspect it
spree.
will not go down without a fight.
Pull it, muscles. Lady Hellbender ain't gonna buy damaged goods.
I will aim to preserve the integrity of the beast as best.
This reminds me of the beginning of Guardians 2 where he's like, I shall cut it from the inside, its skin is too thick. They're like, the skin's the same thickness.
Oh,
I am Groot. I am
I don't
Groot.
understand you, Groot, but I'm going to assume you just said something super kind and thoughtful.
Oh, they don't understand him yet in this.
What did the tree say?
No idea.
What have we got over here? So, plant life. This makes you think of, again, a bit of Moonbreaker style. Okay, so we've got a little container. Can't do anything with it, so I guess we just close it back up. Sure. That's definitely a thing that happens. So Gamora's there.
Oh yeah, you remember that dealer who asked about the emitters? After you left, he leans over to me and he says, what do you need these for then?
Oh,
Yeah, like I'm
this
turning
is-
Milano into a dance club or something.
Please refrain from creating this club of dance.
Yeah, we all know how you feel about dancing.
okay, they really have captured the characters very well already.
I need them to build some ultrasonic lures so my team of ex-cons can trap a mystery creature in the most legal place in the quarter.
I love the idea of trapping a mystery creature. I am Groot. That was more like Bane than Groot, apologies.
Gizmo's rocket. I'm calling them thumpers on account of the noise they make. Assuming we get past the force field and reach your coordinates in one piece, all we gotta do is set them up, and these babies are gonna draw out our monster in no time.
Okay, so there is a monster, we're going to have to deal with it. Alright, I'll let you finish it. I trust him. Rocket knows far more about technology than Star-Lord does, as far as I'm aware.
We get paid.
I do enjoy getting paid. The more paid, the better. Okay, so maybe let's start just making to the bridge, wander over the chairs, see what Gamora has to say. The murderous, as Drax called her.
That's my chair.
Oh. Then why aren't you in it?
I was, strategizing.
Sleeping, or checking himself
Get
out in
into
the mirror.
zone.
That is a strategy, though.
Catch that monster.
Right.
So did I miss anything?
I like that her hair's like sort of two-tone.
Glares from Drax? Not really. Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
I like that she's got like actual armor in this. Oh, that little like sheath is quite cool. Like a self-rotating one. Hopefully goes like whatever angle she's putting the sword back in on. Okay. Let's sit in the chair.
Here we go.
Love a bit of leather padding. A bit of luxury heading over here.
Rocket, Groot, Drax, get in here.
If I have to fly
Going
this,
in.
we are going to
We
crash.
still have a few ticks before the next time window, actually.
Also, that looks really cool. It's like a giant jelly bean. We can go into
No
like
core security guard
a
resets
jelly
the
bean
rotation.
covered in
In
like
and
Doctor
out
Strange
for
symbols.
we'll get stranded.
Wait for the next reset. We'll get a full rotation to do this. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, why's the Novanet still up? Thought we were going.
That's a really cool looking thing. It's like a giant,
Contacts are as
what they call in America,
untrustworthy as
Fruit
the
Loops.
trails.
It's like a giant Fruit Loop
Please don't
inside a
tell me
jelly
Laura's
bean.
backdoor codes are bust. We nearly went broke getting them.
Relax, Rocket. We still got a few ticks before the next time window.
The
Okay.
network just reset. You can enter the
All the stuff on Groot's really cool.
0451.
That's it. 4 digits.
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Novacore.
0.
It's not that
4,
simple. The code only
5,
works on this date
1.
for this ship.
Oh, I get
One.
it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption key. Is there?
Okay, so we're making it. I do like the way they justified why a 4-digit code works. Okay, Milano out. The quarantine zone, high security Novacore sector somewhere in the Andromeda galaxy. I really want to see what the what's it called? Milano looks like.
And we're in.
Because we obviously know it from the film, but not in the game.
Realized there was
Looks
so
pretty
much
similar.
Stuff left after the war.
This reminds me of the
This train
Magic
wasn't
School
very
Bus. If
popular
anyone ever
with the
watched that, where
Army,
like
especially with Thanos in charge.
there was one where they just end up inside like veins and stuff in the human body.
Novacore had 12 years to get rid of the heavy-duty explosives, right?
That's why I like you, Quill. You're so pure. Oh, the wonderful and terrible things I could do with all this tech.
Yeah.
Focused, rodent. We did not come here to scavenge.
Why not?
Haven't we literally come here to
Milano's weapon
scavenge just
systems could use
an
an
animal?
overhaul. Plus, there's good money in it.
These that we
If
seek
there is an
far
option to
more
upgrade
valuable
things,
than
I
most
will
of
take
the
it. That is
stuff.
my thing. I love it.
Quiet salvage.
Whoa!
Place is really shifty.
I'm
He
not
sounds a
seeing
bit like a
monster.
Teenage Mutant
That
Ninja
big
Turtle.
cylinder up ahead looks like the mining ship Peter's friend said to look for.
Friend.
For a night. And you'll see the monster as soon as we place Rocket's monster summoning thingies.
Flark, yeah. Groot,
Flark,
Quill,
yeah.
suit up. Team Rocket
I'll have to remember that one. That's going to come up more, isn't it? So the thumpers are
I
out.
still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Because you're part of Green Team.
The two green
Signed
ones on
into the
green team.
Before you named it. My skin is not green. It's teal.
Teal's one of the colours for my wedding scheme, but that's definitely not the teal that I see, but I'm colourblind, so that doesn't really help.
That mining rig, we need to place thumpers on both sides. 2 sides, 2 teams.
And too close to the drop site. Ground's too
Okay.
unstable to land a ship. You'll need to jump.
I'm really curious how the gameplay is going to be in this.
That's our cue. Let's go, Groot.
Okay.
Don't worry. Once the
The mask's pretty cool, I'll give you that.
And we'll capture the monster
It,
together.
it definitely looks like a sort of a stylized version of what's in the film. I like that. I don't want it to be exactly the same. I like there's a bit of difference there. I mean, Groot's body shape is quite interesting. He's got like, you know, bigger thighs and hips, and he's just like gigantic.
Number 1 done.
Meet you at the rendezvous point.
It's like Subnautica Below Zero, which can like
Take care of my baby.
lure a
It's
creature out.
ship leader, not a child.
Oh,
Ooh, okay. This
man.
is. Press V to turn on your visor.
Look, pink goo. It's custom nano resin, designed to keep all this war stuff from floating away.
Oh, we can scan stuff.
it works.
Sure, it works. I checked it right before we left.
Did you just put checked it
I
in
definitely
quotes?
No.
enjoy scanning things. Fragile structure.
Hey,
This-
starboard.
Parasitic foreign
Totally
organism.
safe. Now, can we please focus less on the toxic goo
Enough
and
food and
more on
supplies
all
to
this cool war junk it's holding together? I didn't mean toxic. More,
Ooh, what's this?
Don't put it in your mouth.
This looks like a thing.
Yep. Being here definitely
components,
feels a little
okay.
weird.
Yo, Quill. These coordinates are so reliable. How come we're the only ones out here trying to catch this?
What have we got here?
We're the only ones crazy enough.
Follow Rocket, but Rocket's not doing anything. Yeah, we know that. Where can I scan the pipes?
How many of these ships did you personally destroy, assassin?
In this massive junkyard.
There we go.
Filled with debris from both sides of the war. How do you expect
Fuel
me to answer
cables.
that?
Okay.
Dishonestly.
Dishonestly. The confidence of Drax there. Just dishonestly. Okay, so nothing's going on here, so... Hang on, does Rocket just... Okay, I was going to say, I thought Rocket was just here.
Come on, Quill. We still got 3 more thumpers to place.
I'm
Second
ready
one's
for the
this one.
thumpers.
I'm assuming you have a map or something?
Map, schmap. I know
Okay,
how to
sparkly thing.
navigate a scrap heap.
Sparkly things are always good. More components. Come on.
It is strange. I have not
Why is
encountered
nothing
any
going
corpses
on?
in the wreckage.
Probably got disintegrated when the ships went kaboom. Or the nanoresin absorption could explain its propagation. Or the closed atmosphere accelerates decom.
Okay, so we can shoot things by clicking.
Dust by now.
I will require vigorous scrubbing when this mission is complete.
Good old cleaning Drax, the well-known mission. Are we doing this? Okay, so it is actually going to take us through. We don't have to wait for Rocket. There's some really cool scenery here. That head over on the left.
Cylinder thing is our
Big
rendezvous?
Celestial, maybe.
That's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together.
Why are we so
like
far away
this.
if that's where we're going? I suppose the
It's a
thumpers are to
piece
draw
of
it
a war that
towards it.
span the entire galaxy held together by
Pink goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
whatever.
I mean, in all fairness, I think humans are pretty much a load of stuff kept together by pink goo. I would say that's a lot of what we are. Oh. Did that... So, I can't change the camera angle. Okay, there we go.
You know, I think I do sort of get it. Thousands of worlds fighting for some fleeting greater good. Oh,
Whee!
look! Yellow and blue. Looks like an old Novacore frigate. Nice.
Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship.
Killjoy, why do you even bring us here if the place is so sacred? I can name
Ooh,
at least a dozen
what does C
planets
do?
with monsters on them, so why here? You think it's to impress Gamora?
Let's make some
Like
cash.
flat broke, Rocket. We need a big break. Aren't you tired of eating yarrow root?
It's so mealy.
Listen, this is a restricted zone.
Okay,
Whatever
we've
monster
made it,
lives
so-
here, nobody else has one.
Lady Hellbender values rarity in her acquisitions.
Exactly.
Let's scan the ship, see what we get.
Peter Quill. Insubordination, the assassin has become insufferable.
I'm doing exactly what we planned to do.
She is also quite contrarian.
We talked about this on the Milano
Oh,
tracks.
I love the little banter going on already. These are great characters. Okay, maybe I don't need to scan everything. I love it that Groot has his little thing. Okay, mashing buttons. That is a mechanic I am familiar with.
Almost made yourself a very late war casualty.
Very late
Not
war
funny.
casualty. I actually really love Rocket's humour. Upgrade available.
You know, I like this. This
I'll
is
have to look at
fun.
that at some point.
The three of us.
Anytime I
hanging
see
out.
those words, I'm always
It's like
happy. I
when
just
we
want to figure
started
out what's
this thing.
happening to begin with.
Or you know who joined us. I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. Quill's
Let's-
a swell guy.
Come on,
Let's defend
Rocket.
new members.
Drax Gamora
I like the
valued
new
addition to
members.
the team.
You're only saying that because she's listening.
Is that why your plan has Drax and I taking the ship?
Maybe. Hey, can't a guy want to spend some quality time with his friends?
I'll be honest, I feel like I could just like not talk and just listen to this banter the entire time, but otherwise, if I was doing that, you might as well just watch literally any playthrough, even without me talking whatsoever.
Don't
Go on, slide.
worry,
Yeah.
walk on.
I was
Pretty
hoping
sure
that would
way's a
slide.
dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Well, I immediately want to jump down the dead end.
Trust me, alright? Hey, group, you think we can find
Let's go to the dead end. That's what we pretty much have to. That's my
You happy, Quill? You found the thing. I told you was there, but you didn't listen. A dead end.
Okay, fine. Rocket was right.
Of course he couldn't know. I told him.
I mean, Groot is right. I'm sorry, Rocket is right. I did know. He literally said earlier we should listen to Rocket, and I just genuinely... Ooh. Pride and Fall. Minjro Felsver. I write this report so the efforts and the courage of my people may echo throughout time. We had finally accomplished the unthinkable. After generations of war, we put aside our differences and united to achieve our dreams. I am dictating this message from the first interstellar Beeldarian vessel. Our pride, the Starburus. Everything we suspected was true. There are people out here, countless other worlds, some of them far more advanced and some of them struggling as we did. We were welcomed with open arms by a group calling themselves the Nova Corps. To our horror, we learned the galaxy itself is currently at war. Beeldar is right in the path of the aggressors, a violent race called the Chitauri. Oh, we're going to fight the Chitauri. Interesting. We requested aid from our new allies, but their rescue force will soon be intercepted by a much larger Chitauri fleet. We've decided to rapidly burn our fuel reserves to reach the Chitauri first. In our naivety, we do not have weapons on the Starburst, but she is fast, and she is built strong. We'll ram their capital ship. Perhaps we can save our new friends. Know this, for a brief, incredible moment, Beeldar found peace. We accomplished everything we set out to do. I pray our sacrifice will make a difference in our final hour. That's really depressing that you finally make it to... Oh, do we not get to pick it up? Do we not... We don't keep it or anything like that?
I wouldn't want the world not picking and choosing.
Nope.
Most of my favorite planets would probably become jails.
Most of my favourite planets would probably become jails. Wonderful. No, not that way, not that way. Back. I want to go the other... I guess I have to go through and then turn around and go back through again. Okay, looks like Star-Lord hasn't figured out how to step backwards when needed. I bet you that comes up more than once.
Done loading?
Oh, I am never done loading.
Really? I just double jump.
Classic me.
I pressed double jump and nothing happened. I'm glad the resets are so quick because I've already died twice in this game and we haven't even gotten to...
I'm
You-
okay. okay.
I wonder what's over here. This looks like
Didn't scare you, did I?
something worth doing.
Aw. You were worried.
Okay, so we can't go that way. I'm just going to ignore Rocket. I'm like, you know, it's fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm Star-Lord. I'm definitely not I'm pressing space here. I really don't feel like this is as responsive as I'd hope. Holds to fire element guns.
All good, no worries.
Brittle material can be destroyed with blaster fire. Take that brittle stuff. Wow, we've got some real eloquent lines coming out of Star-Lord there. Take that brittle stuff.
Ship-eating parasites. Flarkers would shoot right through the Milano in 2 cycles. Looks like they've...
Oops.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
Oh, we've got a little competition, like a mini game.
Whoa, what the? Rocket, did you do that?
Just stuck it on his HUD.
You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time.
Nice.
You hacked into my stuff?
That's such a Rocket thing to do.
Fix the Flarkin thing. It might as well be my stuff.
Okay, well, we're on a mission then. Alright, good. Oh, is this another story?
Yeah, try not to think about it. It's better not to wonder what
QZ disposal.
It was a long time ago anyways.
Okay, they're finished. Professor Janvia Umagol. My 5th investigation into our Grand Quarantine Zone Abrium-based nanoresin cluster foam experiment is complete, and I can report that my material is performing as expected, if a little slow. The various debris here, mostly consisting of wrecked vessels, has begun to compress and bind together within the protective sphere. The soft materials aboard these ships have been significantly dissolved, and many of the harder metals are showing significant structural weaknesses. Before long, they should begin to start collapsing. Well, this is great news for us. Their pieces pulled together and bound by the nanoresin. Again, I recommend that if Nova Corps insists on patrolling the sphere, they do it externally. It is not safe. Hence why we're here, of course, to just sit in the not safe space. We also need to discuss long-term disposal once the sphere is sealed permanently. Even though its contents will be rendered unusable, some of the more hazardous materials within will not be rendered inert. For this reason, I'm against the proposal to push it into a star. We don't know what kind of reaction that might cause. Instead, I propose we launch it into Nowhere's Rift, where it should theoretically cease to exist. So, this is dangerous to the point that people think it should genuinely just not even exist rather than anything else. So that's great for us. There's a hole there, but there's something... Oh, I thought that might have been a door or something. So through the hole we go. Still looking out for little bugs to shoot for us. See if we can spot them before Rocket does. I should have been recording very... Okay, why hasn't Groot done that for all of our, like, actual bridges that we couldn't cope with? Little gaps.
Thought I saw a shortcut. Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Okay, so we're now on a separated part of the mission. Not that there's loads of easy ways of this doing it. As in, like, this reconnecting it.
Got it.
Okay, so...
Crawling through creepy old shit.
Again, upgrade available is good news. But again, I'm saving that until I know what's going on. Okay, no sign of... Oh, brittle stuff. What was that? Oh, it's like an access band maybe, or something like that?
Now this brings back memories.
I don't know what that is. Oh, more brittle stuff here. Garni collectible. Ravager Com bracelet. Oh, okay, so you got like collectibles back at the Milano. It was me.
Like you said, I've got a way forward.
See? Never fails.
Slide? Come on, slide. Yeah, there we go. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Wait, no, you've already died twice. Ooh. Yeah, he's obviously going to need to be shot. Yeah, mouse to aim. Ooh, you can lock onto a target.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your woodsy squeal even without the con.
Little busy.
We've got a green thing. Oh, more. These look like attacking durian fruit.
It was this weird blobby thing. Not falling for this again. One last freaky eye thing.
Why are we being attacked by durian? I don't understand.
Die, blobby thing.
Just kicked it into a wall. Okay, so this is where it gives us access to AoE.
Hey, my punch not back.
I love this. It feels that last one felt like Blitzball.
Everything okay over there?
Okay.
Quill nearly got himself eaten by a blob or something. Should have heard it.
Okay, so we got some XP at least as well.
Dignity, Peter Quill. Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
We still haven't got any more of those things to compete with Rocket on. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for those because they could be fun.
How's Team Rocket?
Some Harbulary batteries.
Fine. Waiting for Quill to show up.
Our team was tasked with keeping Peter Quill safe.
Am I supposed to fall in holes instead of him?
Yes, his fragile Terran frame cannot handle the impact.
Hey, I'm not that fragile. So are we going up? This looks like an up. Yep, there we go. Some brittle stuff. And a toy. We'll deal with some of the brittle stuff while getting new toys.
Mystery monster. I hope she's legit.
Yes, I know. Upgrades available.
You could even tell if she had an honest face.
Trust in the
Trust
plan.
in the plan, guys.
You're on
Everything is
this.
checked out so far, right down to the mining ship. We put our thumpers in the right places, and we'll bag that monster.
Quill knows all about putting thumpers in the right place.
Thumpers in the right place.
Monsters in the sack too.
Oh. Oh, I hate balance.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I'm so bad at these sort of things in games. This is bad news. Move, Quill. I'm pressing the button, he's not moving. Just jump from here. Jump, jump. The fact I couldn't jump from there is absurd. Groot, time to make a bridge.
Well, we're fine, but we can't jump that.
Come on, Groot bridge.
There's a sturdy support beam on this side.
Okay, so they've got
Grow a bridge across.
a mechanic as to when Groot can do bridges.
Does it for me all the time.
Guardians, Groot.
Alright, Groot. Let's see that cool viney thing.
I'm Groot.
It's one hell of a party trick, big guy.
That is pretty cool.
Gross. More ship eaters. They're
Where?
everywhere.
I want to shoot them.
All right, back to business. Boom! Right under your nose, Quill.
There we go, I got a couple. Any more in sight? Okay. Brittle stuff.
Double agent is trying to lull me into a false sense of security.
Right. And the moment you drop the
Double
guard,
agent.
right.
Literally just referring to as double agent the entire
Ships
time.
out there. You let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if we run into a Nova patrol.
Ooh,
Restrain
toys.
those done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
Yeah, I recommend
See,
escape
Cops,
if you go
get
to
my
there.
ship out of here, even if it means leaving us behind.
Flark that!
Trust me, I've dealt with Nova Corps before.
Yeah, I
Even
don't think
helping
Rocket's
catch
on board
real
with that.
criminals. I can talk my way out.
You think that Milano can outrun a
Oh,
fully powered
we're looking up now for some reason.
She's done it before.
I do feel like these looking controls are either being like
How
guided
do we
or
know the
going a
monster
bit
we're looking
weird.
for ain't one of these things we already killed?
If it were worthy of Lady Hellbender's collection, it would not die so easily.
Hope we know this thing when we see it and not after we stomped it.
I feel like we'll definitely know it. It's going to happen in this area as soon as we jump in. There's going to be a triggered series, and here's going to be the big
All
thing.
right, set her down right there.
Thumper number,
Yep, one to
whatever.
Flark. No.
Oh no, we're going to have to improvise one.
Attacking batteries fried. That's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery with a charge.
Okay, new battery. Job done.
We're on
You can do
what's
that.
left of a ship, full of ship things, Gotta be things that power ship things around here, right?
It's going to ship things on a ship to power ship
You're gonna wanna
things.
use your visor for this. You find a replacement
Okay.
while I finish scraping the fried wires.
Visor it is. There was something over there that was a different colour. Oh, that's what he's already got. So, scan objects to find with a charged battery.
Any
Empty
guess
battery.
on what this monster's gonna look like?
Empty battery.
How many legs? Like more than 4?
Dead battery.
What does that look like?
We shall see.
Do, 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 do. I'm assuming this won't be anything.
A huge power
Oh,
generator.
it is something. A massive power generator.
That thing would toast our little thumper.
Okay, maybe that's a
Can't we
bit
get
excessive.
Power through a routing funnel or something?
What about
Don't
these?
try to make up tech stuff. It's irritating.
Found a compressor. No charge.
No charge, no good.
What about down here? There's something down here. Big scooty things. Can we scan this, please? Are we too close? Too far? There we go.
Of course we're going the right way. Just keep your eyes on
Oh.
that mining ship. That's where we want to end up.
What's a mining ship doing in the middle of all these
What about
fighters
this?
anyway?
They don't call them casualties.
Oh,
of
it's
war
another
for
one of the
nothing.
blink missiles. More blink missiles. More blink missiles.
Nope.
Nope. Is this brittle stuff? No. So
All
what is
this
under here?
firepower. Now it's all just scrap. Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
Sorry about what?
Groot's people never even got a chance to
Yeah.
play. The whole Dastan planet was torched at the start of the war.
Oh, poor Groot. So, what am I supposed to be finding? There's something yellow over there, hang on. Maybe that's where I'm going. So, what if I... Can I get over there somehow? I don't think I'm going to be able to get this way, so what if I go up that
You're
way?
so in love with this Hellbender lady.
I do not love Lady Hellbender.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be all like, her name is Idot. You cannot bend hell.
That does not at all resemble me.
None of this actually helps because there's no way of getting across here, so... I feel like I'm just missing something glaringly obvious. Oh, it's right up there. I bet you that's brittle stuff. Yeah, it is. Groot just standing there and looking at it probably gave that away a little bit. I'm very glad it did, because I am not an observant
Found
person.
something with a charge. Kinda looks like a spacey car battery.
It's a harbulary
Hey,
battery.
This thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
I don't know why I say battery. I never say battery, it's just battery.
At best, you'll be fine.
Pop
What are
it
you
down
waiting
here.
for, Quill? Grab it.
And let's go for our
That'll
first
do nicely.
big fight, I
Just
imagine.
Let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some
Tinker
tweaking once
away,
I see how
Rocket
much
Raccoon.
this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Oh,
Watch
good.
it from what?
I love protect missions. Oh god, it's the durian fruit.
Just grab the battery and give it a yank.
Rocket!
Groot.
Help me scramble some critters!
No.
Entangle enemies. Groot, the last Flora Colossus. Groot is a vigorous defender able to withstand high amounts of damage. Focuses on crowd control. His basic ability Entangle immobilizes enemies in a small area for a short amount of time. So while he's doing that, we can shoot them up.
How long does it take to shoot, Scott?
I prefer traction than my method.
I love that, kicking it into Groot and letting Groot finish it off. These little double teams. Oh my god, it's a big purple monster. Oh, multiple.
Keep him away from that missile, Groot!
If that thing was gonna blow, it happened already.
Okay, so melee is massively more effective than shooting right now.
It's like popping a zit!
Like popping a zip. I don't think we've taken much damage. We've got a little bit taken at the top.
Really coming out of the one.
I'll be honest, these elemental blasters are not particularly effective right now.
Done. We're all plugged
Wow, just in time.
in. I'd like to see
Okay.
you fix it next time.
Wait, why am I shooting? I'm not pressing any buttons.
Good to go.
That was weird. I wasn't actually pressing anything.
I don't see any way out of the missile bay except that passage, bud. Well, we found a way out.
Yeah, so where did Groot go?
Groot's wondering if the
Sounds
reward's
like-
gonna
oh,
be
is it
worth
there,
all the
maybe?
risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive?
Guys, this job is a huge deal. It's for the freaking monster queen of Sector 9. She just doesn't know it yet. We
She
pull this
doesn't
off,
know it
and
yet.
we're-
Lady Hellbender's intergalactic monster anglers?
I do prefer that name. The acronym is unwieldy.
No. We're still the Guardians of the Galaxy, but people will know that name means quality. We'll have clients competing to
Slightly
hire us,
worried that
people
we're doing
bigger
something
than
for
Lady
someone who doesn't
Hellbender.
even know we're going for it. Oh, that was intimidating. That eye kind of creeped me out for a second there.
Ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a Kree Sentry, a robot, but it would have been space-worthy. That ain't even the biggest one. They designed at least 5 experimental models twice that size.
How do you know all this?
Yeah, how do you
Because
know?
they were my fellow experiments back on Half-World. Most of my parts came from the cybernetics hangar next to the door, so I
Oh,
got a sneak peek at all the new killbots.
that
See
is
the parts
terrifying.
come and go from my
Cage.
my cage.
I didn't mean to open old wounds.
Most of them are just
Ah,
scars now
toys.
anyway. I wasn't even a person to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real smart walking gun.
A very talkative gun.
Okay, so I feel like now. Journal, compendium, tutorials. Peter Quill. So did it say we have upgrades we can do? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out later because it's not on this menu, is it? No.
That part was an accident.
Just quickly. Star-Lord, Gamora.
They tried
No.
to fix it a few times.
I'll figure it out later on.
The entire facility was the problem. I wish I'd gone back and blown it up before the end of the war.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Brittle stuff, that's my job.
Yep, that would have been a killing blow.
Ha! Not
Yeah.
even close.
There we go. Oh, no, wrong button. Shift, not tab.
Groot, need you to shoot a bridge right into that eye socket.
Beautiful.
Now, I want to see you do that to something in combat.
I mean, he literally does do that in
Is
combat.
that? Yes! I'm about to win this bet, Quill! Nova Centurions probably had
Loads of
no
them
all
here.
strapped to one place. Sure,
Oh, more
not
up
really
here.
their job description, but
Okay,
Nova
we're doing
was spread
alright.
pretty thin after the war. Hey,
We're inside a giant robot head.
and I got robot parts inside my head.
So there's a load in the middle here. Can we shoot them yet?
Inside a giant robot head. Haha.
I keep pressing R to reload. I really am just so used to other games. I feel like I've killed enough of these to be ahead. Oh, there's one down there. So one up there. There we go.
What I should do when I win this bet. I mean, with the units
One over
alone,
there.
I win.
Another one here.
Don't congratulate him.
I'm not out of this yet, Rocket. I'm in a great spot.
I'm saving up for our next stop on contraction.
Ooh, more
to
here.
get one of those Theronian massages.
You're so predictable.
I keep feeling like the jet boots are going to do like control burst as well, but they just literally don't. I keep thinking I'm going to like do a bit, then a bit
Wonder
more,
how
then a
many
bit.
big
Ooh,
bot carcasses we find looking around the
just a
top.
whole bunch in here. 3 points.
Let's see. When I
Oh,
beat
more down here.
I'm gonna get my hands on some rotating
More
hyper.
here.
Whoa,
Yeah, I
no
think
one knows what those are.
Rocket's a little far behind here. Oh,
How's that bet going over there?
that's going absolutely fine. I feel like something should be in here.
Think of all the hyper circuits you could buy.
Ooh, is this another story?
I do not wish to acquire hyperspace.
Let's just... Okay, chit-chat done. Unthinkable. Wrath dead. My heart, do not come back to Hala. There is nothing here for you. I fear it will soon fall as many of the other worlds have. Krelar is in flames. Most of the spaceports have been decimated. The Chitauri have gathered many of our remaining leaders and have announced public executions. Fear not, we escaped. We are on Shi'ar, Mercy ship, and headed for refuge. Those monsters are focused on destroying our cities. So far, they are not pursuing us. We will survive this. even if our beautiful Hala does not. Continue work on your half-world, I beg of you. Demand that your leaders unleash everything they have to make these monsters suffer. Every unfinished machine, every experimental weapon, all of it, right into the heart of Chitauri Prime. Show them superior might of the Kree Emperor. Make your children proud. Terrifying. The entire might of the Kree can't deal with these, which is... Ooh. I'm going to fall over? No, okay. Found more points.
Why? Well, for one, you need a gun.
This feels like it's going to fall over, but...
I think it's unfair. You got 2 guns, I got 1. I think my points should count double from now on.
Okay, so we'd have to smash...
Alright, Thumper goes there.
Thumper it is. To be fair, even if Rocket doubles it, I think we'll be fine.
Sorry,
Of course it is.
not taking no chances after the last one. I gotta test it real quick.
Not again.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, more things.
I only flipped the switch on and off to see if it started.
Yeah, tell them that.
Cluster flak bomb.
Gotta love that kill rate.
Okay, cluster bombs. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I love the little intros. The loose cannon is a weapons expert who attacks from a distance, focus on damaging multiple targets at a time. Its basic ability, Cluster Flak Bomb, deals moderate damage to everything in the impact area. Kick things, kick things, kick things, kick things, kick things, kick things. Ooh, a slug. Oh, it is actually a slug. Can we kick it? Not very easily. No. I'm trying to pull away. Why is it? There we go. No, it is not. Okay, we've got some healing going. Recruit's falling over. And kick. I love that the purple ones just sprout the other ones. Like, they do obviously look a bit like blobs, but I wasn't expecting them to just be fully on board. Oh, there's another slug as well. So let's rocket these guys. Okay, there's a good old cluster flak. Why would the rodent put me shade? We got this. I wonder if there's crits on these. Should be fine here. Oh, that's okay. The slug can roll up. Well, at least I now get an idea of what style of game this is going to be. Oh wow. I was not expecting a slug jump, I will be honest there.
At least they make a good flat. That's the spirit. I'm loving this. Cut him down.
Let's get Root to entangle it. There we go. Okay, cool.
Nice splatter,
Do we get the level up? We got the level up. There we go.
Oh, come on. Can't just
We
give
got
yourself
that.
points like that.
Press tab, use Guardian menu to unlock your first ability.
Great job. We'll meet you at the mining ship.
Okay. So press tab. Obviously Peter Quill, vantage point. Initiates a prolonged burn of his jet boots, rising to tank. So literally what I've been trying to do anyway. Perfect. Oh, trying to press the wrong buttons. We've got a couple of achievements there as well. This is what we do. Okay.
This place really makes you wonder
Getting
About
there.
what?
what Novacore hoped to do by sweeping all this up and forgetting about it.
Maybe
that is a
it's
good
time
point.
to move on. Leave the past behind.
I don't think we've got a sprint really. Have we got any more things to shoot to beat?
As secure as a broke down Chitauri shipwreck's ever gonna be.
Come on, Groot, give us a bridge. Come on, we're looking for things to beat Rocket here. I don't want to lose this bet. It may even be rigged, but we don't know that yet. Creaking sounds make me uncomfortable. Maybe it's the giant guy coming to life. That would be pretty unfortunate. The Kree Sentinel.
The resin can hold a stupid warship.
Can it?
Telling you, it's totally safe. See?
It's gonna collapse right now, isn't it?
Huh? Look at this.
And there we go.
Oh, Mark.
A little mini action sequence, maybe a quick time event. Oh no. Come on, Rocket. You can make it. Groot with a slingshot. Tree Boy, come on. Okay, the thing I'm curious about is we're in space. How is there gravity here? I'm not quite sure how this gravity is working, I'll be completely honest. It doesn't look like we're in a planet.
Fine. You flarkin' piece of moldy driftwood. You could have died saving me.
I am Groot.
You selfless son of a drug.
Come on, where's this big boss?
He says he'll meet us at the mining ship. I don't want to make him wait.
In case you hadn't guessed, we're trying to do a little bit of a longer video for the very
Not
first
going after him?
He says it's
The
fine.
very first
We'll
one.
meet him later.
Team Rocket, is everything okay?
Team Rocket.
Signal just went dark.
His radio
I
must have
jumped.
broke when he fell.
What happened to your timber companion?
He ain't timber. He's alive.
Fell.
Blame Rocket.
Knocked an old shipwreck off balance and we lost.
Why am I not jumping?
Is he hurt?
There we go.
I didn't do nothing.
I don't.
It
So
fell on its own. And Groot's fine. Team Rocket out.
okay, so once you're going down, you can't
Why
go
do you
up.
have to go and tell Green Team the accident's my fault?
No.
It's fine anyway. There's nothing to worry about. Not like I could have prevented that old rusted ship from keeling over.
An accident, Rocket? Come on.
What? That's all it was.
It's your
on.
fault. If you hadn't fooled
I was
around
ahead
with
for a
that
while
shit,
until he gave himself all these extra
You don't know
points.
nothing. Stop trying to be smart.
That sure didn't sound like an apology.
Oh,
Nope.
balance beam. Still not a fan of these.
Man, if that afterburn
I was no good at
gone
grinding in
right
Tony
now, we'd
Hawk.
be toast.
Let's hope it don't. Mining ship's on the other side of that turbine, so we gotta find a
Oh.
way through.
Try not to jump on anything this time. Groot's not there to grab you if you.
Well, either shut up or help me figure out how
Well,
these blades
it's
open.
here, isn't it?
I can hear your visor.
I
working.
obviously
Better
know
not
that this
be
is it.
cheating on our bet, Quill.
There's a drone access tunnel over here.
In you get, Rocket.
And you squeeze in there.
Use the fact that you're tiny.
Knew it.
Rocket, fix the thing. Rocket, clean up the mess. Rocket, crawl into the mystery hole.
I'm all for Rocket crawling into the mystery hole. It sounds like Quill does that enough in his personal life.
Hit a snag. One of our
Team
boys
Rocket.
in residence. We're gonna fly around and scout another spot.
Make sure that you spot as close as possible to the original one. Because
Oh,
of
come on.
maps and angles.
There we go. So I can sneak in here first. Okay, I got a point and I'm getting some brittle stuff.
Someone's been practicing.
What is this doing?
Come on, get out of here.
Anything to shoot? I don't want to. You better not lose me this bet.
The mining ship ain't too far.
Think Groot's already ahead of us?
Maybe.
I reckon Groot's ahead of us.
Grab, 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 grab. It wasn't me this time, I swear.
So just avoid the trap.
I don't like this.
Point for me!
That point don't count if we're dead.
It counts plenty. And here's Groot. Oh, it's the Milano.
Larkin, son of a...
I told you I saw them.
Great timing. How did you
Okay,
guys
Drax has a clue what he's on about.
You're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can.
That was a pretty good save, I'll admit. Come on, Quill.
We're seeing a lot of movement.
Yeah, Scott's getting real violent out here.
just try to hold her still for us.
That's not gonna be an option soon.
We're trying.
It's untenable.
Drax incoming. Watch out. Hang on.
Okay, got the spacebar mashing sorted.
Have you perished?
Have you perished? Not quite.
I'm taking her out of here.
Okay, we're okay. We're okay.
Go! Keep running!
Come on. Why did that not let me jump? I don't understand why these double jumps aren't happening. It is genuinely baffling me over and over again. Is this the start of the little run sequence again? Like, I actually just don't understand why I can't keep jumping. Because, yeah, it works some of the time. And, like, in theory it shouldn't be my keyboard. My keyboard should be alright. Yeah, we're good. And then here... Like, I don't understand why that didn't kick in initially. Like, you saw the little delay there. We got any things to shoot? Have we just got some blackness? I can't see anything. Oh, visor, come on. Nope. Where's the light coming from? Ooh. We got there first, we scored the points. We win the bet against Rocket, hell yeah. Ooh, a harbulary battery. I need to stop that joke, that is getting old for me already. Love it, they're both just after the shiny thing. Is it an infinity stone? That looks like it could be the Mind Stone. Or the Soul Stone. Soul Stone's from space.
Yeah, it's just...
That could be an Infinity Stone. If we're actually Guardians doing Infinity Stones, that's awesome. I think I found what the creature might be.
Well, that's concerning.
Is it concerning, or is that just what we're going for? Also, don't forget the stone.
What was that?
It's a swarm of old cleaner bots.
That confidence there from Rocket.
Bots.
You don't know.
This is going to be Drax and Gamora, or Groot. Probably Groot? This feels like Groot because there's no one talking. Yeah, there we go, it's Groot. Oh, I am Groot. We okay. We've got our big tree back.
Okay, buddy.
It's going to be our support for this. Breathes heavily. I think we need to find a way to pick that up. It looks pretty important to me.
Sorry about the shooting.
Yeah, thought you were that freaky thing we accidentally released.
We saw
Oops.
some cleaner bots accidentally at a distance. We're totally all right. It just ran away when it saw us. Right?
I'm going to say come clean.
Rocket, I'm not so sure that swarm thing was inoffensive. I feel kind of bad about releasing it.
Quill took a pot shot at this massive worm nest.
I did,
Something
that is true.
fell off and the big floaty creature came out of it. That's all.
That's also true. I should probably go back and get that. You know what? I think given that that's where we're going to go, for now, this is going to be where we leave the game. So I'm going to try and save the game for the moment, and we're going to pick it up from this point and carry on next time. This game has been really good. Like, I'm just going to put the tab on to pause it for a second. This seems really fun. The actual banter is fantastic. The characters really seem as well developed as the ones in the film. If, like, obviously I've got the context of the film. I've read a couple of Guardians comics here and there, not many, but only a few, and it seems really well put together. Like, it seems really, like, there's a lot of depth to it, there's a lot of thought to it, and the combat seems fairly reasonable. I'm a little bit annoyed about the sort of the clunky jumping that hasn't worked out so well so far. Hopefully there's going to be some fun abilities. It looks like there's already combos, like when I kicked a puffball durian fruit into Groot just slamming it down for like the alley-oop. That was kind of cool, so I'm really looking forward to seeing where this goes. Hopefully next time we'll come against the big monster we're hunting, but for now I'm going to call it a day. If you've enjoyed this, I want to thank you so much for watching. You feel free to like, comment, subscribe, join us on Patreon. Anything you can do to support the channel is greatly appreciated, but most importantly, thank you for watching and have a good day.